Hello everyone, Joe here again, and I'm doing a knife review, but this is not a review of a knife that just came out. You might say, why would I do a knife review of something that came out 2 years ago? Well, there's a reason. For those of you who just buy a knife here once in a blue moon, you won't understand this reason. But for those of you who are knife collectors and you buy knives a lot, this will apply to you. You will understand. I got this. This is the Kershaw Thermite that you see in front of you. Got this probably like when it first came out 2 years ago. Probably opened up the box, looked at, oh, that's nice, put it back in the box, and figured I was going to use it, and then I was probably thinking about the next 3 or 4 knives that were going to come. And, stick it in my container. When you have like 200 knives like I do, sometimes some knives get lost in the shuffle, you forget about them, you forget you even have them. Well, this one, I was looking through my some of my collection the other day, and I came across this. I was like, oh, the Thermite. I don't even remember getting this one. And I took it out, and I was like, wow, this is a good knife, and let me just, do a little mini review on it for those of you who haven't picked this one up. So, let me show you a little bit around the knife. Tell you a little bit about it. I'll put the stats in the make sure it focuses. Put the stats in the comments so you can see about it. It's got the speed safe. I'll just do a flip. Beautifully flip. For some reason, I don't know the reason what it's called. Sponto blade. I guess because it's a part Tonto, part something else. I can't really say, but I've been seeing it's been referred to as a Sponto blade. That's got to be the reason. Rick Hinderer designed with the frame lock. The steel is, I believe it's called 8CR 13 MOV. Can never get that right. It's a nice G10. Stainless steel liners. Got a choil there. A little bit of jimping. Give it around there. I don't remember what it cost for me back then, but now, show you the centering is pretty dead on. Now it costs about $28. Super duper sharp, very, very good knife. 3.5-inch blade. Now, here's probably the only negative that some people might find. It weighs almost 5 ounces. Now, I don't find that to be a negative. Here's a look at the opening again. I don't find that to be a negative. It feels nice. I mean, it's not something you're gonna not tell it's in your pocket. Something like I don't know, one of the non-assisted folding knives that Kershaw has. I can't think of one off the top of my head. But you're definitely gonna feel it. So, I was thinking too, I wonder if they would come out with a part 2 to the Thermite, maybe with a different steel, or somehow maybe to mill it somehow that it's a little bit lighter. But this is a great knife. Another folder. If you're into folders that are above 3 inches, let me see. This is probably like one of the only thing I can notice negative. Let me see if I can magnify this. I mean, it's not a big deal, but if you're anal knife, for some reason, it's almost like this should have been a blem. Like the writing and the blade steel, or like you can barely read it without magnifying it. That's you would think that this might have been a blem, but instead it passed QA. So I don't know. Maybe because I had it, in a box for 2 years. I don't know. That should be no reason. But anyway, back to the knife. Great knife. 3.5-inch blade, like I said. If you're into anything above 3 inches and you have less than $50 to spend, this is definitely something you might want to look into. Let me put this against the newer, which is 3.0, which I interviewed on another one of my videos. I'll stick it in the upper corner so you can see, compare. So there you go. You can see much there. I mean, the Nor is much lighter, but still, like I said, if you need that extra length, if you need the longer blade, this is definitely worth getting. So, there you go. That's the Kershaw Thermite. Interesting name. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, and take care.